London bound.
Bound.
London bound Toastmaster Dinesh.
Timer start. What you guys are doing? Where is my application? I've been coming to your office every day and no status. Well, this was me in June 2008 shouting at Crime Branch Delhi Police Office, Aruna Asaf Ali Marg. Reason? My passport application was missing. A question for you. What if the key to your happiness is buried under the mountain of red tapeism and bureaucracy? Your dreams of traveling to a foreign country is stuck in a bureaucratic limbo. Before we dive into bureaucratic circus, let me set the stage. In 2008, I staggered out of a nasty relationship, a 4-year relationship which was more of a roller coaster ride than any romance. But I have a surprise for you, rather disappointment. This speech is not going to be about my breakup, it's about some other story. In the same year, I scored a managerial role with an insurance company, and I joined them as a part of a global team, and I was very happy. And on the day of joining, HR casually asked me, Dinesh, you need to contact to the travel desk for your upcoming trip to London. Trip to London? For me, a just 27-year-old guy, I was so excited. I was the first one venturing for a foreign trip. My excitement was skyrocketed on cloud 9. But reality stabbed me hard. The very crucial document which was required for travel, passport, I did not have that. Well, I still had time because my travel was scheduled in August and I was in the month of June. So I played it cool, I applied. In those days, getting a passport was about 30 to 45 days game. So I played it very cool and applied and skipped the fast track route. I kept on checking the status on website, no change. Well, in the meanwhile, I changed my location and the police verification which was due could not be completed. So I marched down to the passport office, Bikaji Kama Palace, to get the status. I thought I was the only unfortunate one, but I found a large crowd who was pretty much in same situation. I was banging the door from one room to another, just discovering who could be the right person to help me. And there was no success. I came back disappointed and I just made it a practice. After every 2 days I was visiting there and I was frustrated. Then somebody hinted me there, because your police verification is not completed, check with your local police station. So the very next day I was there and the same story happened. I ended up creasing the palm of some of the officials there as well, but that returned no result. My frustration level were high. So after going there for so many times, a very nice gentleman hinted me that you need to travel, you need to go to the crime branch office because all the rejected application end up there. So the very next hour I was there and I was really frustrated. My frustration was off chart and I was ready to create a scene, and I did. Well, during that rant, somebody from the office just came to me and intervened and offered me to join him on his workstation and offered me a glass of water. That was unexpected, in a police station or rather a big police office. In return, he asked me for some help, just sorting some files in the storeroom, and then he promised that he will call me next morning. I was so frustrated that I was not expecting any call at all. But next morning, miracle of miracle happened. He called and he mentioned that he found my application and I need to visit the main office, Bikaji Kama Place. By the way, in those days, there were not many passport offices like we have today. So I was there and I went to the concerned person and he asked me to wait for another 30 minutes. The reason? Because it was their tea break. I was frustrated, but I kept my cool. I said, okay, you have come this far, so just wait. They called me after 30 minutes and asked me to, find my application from a pile of, a big bunch. And I was there finding my application. I found my application, handed over to them. They did the verification and they said, there's one problem, the typist is missing today. Do you know how to type? I was surprised. Yeah, I said, I know how to type. So they asked me to type my passport and gave me a blank passport to put that in the printer. I was doing all that and myself was very surprised. But anyways, my passport was printed and I asked if I can take the passport along with me. He said, no, you have to wait for 2 more days because it will be couriered to you at your place. I was happy because the moment they updated my status, I got the SMS for confirmation that my passport is prepared, it will be delivered in 2 days. I was happy, I came out and it suddenly started raining. I was riding on a bike, and if you ride a bike and you know how much you hate rain. But that day something different happened. For the very first time, rain did not bother me because the storm has passed. I was happy, I came back 2 days after. I had my passport, I applied for visa. After 15 days, I had my visa, confirmed air tickets and hotel booking. I was traveling to London. Well, during this journey, bumpy journey, I had my lessons. And, in your life will throw ordeals on you. There will be a lot of curveballs coming on your face. But it is your persistence, adaptability, and some unexpected kindness that will help you to reach your goal. So next time when you find yourself in any limbo, any problem, just remember, with being persistent and adaptable and expecting little help can make things work for you. That's all. Thank you.